Y'all, Papoose, the man who married Remy Ma over the phone while she was locked up in Bedford Hills, drove from Brooklyn to that prison every single day for a year and got called the standard by black women for over a decade. Just walked into a Brooklyn tattoo shop on August 15th and got Claressa Shields' name inked on his bicep. Full name, and the internet is saying this ain't just a tattoo. It's his response to Remy Ma's diss track. 2004, Remy Ma and Papoose meet through DJ K-Slay at an industry event in New York. Click immediately. Musically, personally, everything. 2007, Remy gets convicted for the incident involving her former friend Makeda Barnes-Joseph over a $3,000 money dispute. 8 years. Bedford Hills Correctional Facility, hour and a half north of the city. Maximum security women's prison in Westchester County. They were supposed to get married on a yacht, April 27th, 2008. Canceled after her incarceration. Then Rikers.
Shut the f up. I'm sending this paperwork in, bitch. Shut the f up.
Yeah, so this letter is demanding that Remy stop publishing the track and remove the material. Papoose's attorney also warned that they could seek to amend existing court filings to pursue a defamation claim and legal fees if their demands are not met. So they could possibly be suing her for defamation if this does not end.
Papoose reportedly got caught trying to sneak a handcuff key into that facility, which killed the plan to marry inside. So on May 12, 2008, they got married over the phone. Him on one end, her locked in Bedford Hills on the other. And the myth of Papoose starts right there. He visited that prison every single day the first year. Every day, an hour and a half drive each way from Brooklyn to Bedford Hills. Remy told the HollywoodLife podcast he was showing up so consistently that she had to beg him to skip a day. 6 years she served of that 8-year sentence. He waited every one of them. She comes home 2014. 2015, they join Love and Hip Hop New York and Papoose becomes the man. Wearing Black Love merch on VH1. Telling brothers on camera to be better husbands. Selling every black woman watching on the idea that if Remy could get a man to visit her at a maximum security prison every day, love was real. Marriage counselors quoting him. Sermons being preached about him. December 17th, 2015. The fairytale wedding in Connecticut. Cardi B in the room. Fat Joe in the room. Keyshia Cole and Ra Ali as bridesmaids.
You moved on, great. I'm trying to understand what's the holdup. What's the holdup? Who's holding what up? I had my lawyer call, like, yo, you sent them the email, right? He gave his lawyer information? Yeah, you got it. You called them, right? What did she say?
2018. Their daughter, Reminisce Mackenzie, is born. And the world thought that was the whole story. Then Remy went on Instagram Live and dropped this receipt. She and Papoose had not slept in the same bed since May of 2022. Read that again. May 2022. The whole time everybody was watching them on the timeline talking anniversaries and black love, they were sleeping in separate rooms. December 2024, the mask comes all the way off. Remy goes public, exposes Papoose for dating Claressa Shields, and drops it right there for the timeline to sit with. The man everybody had crowned Black Love King had already moved on. Papoose fires back, calls Remy a narcissist, says he asked for a divorce numerous times. Sis, numerous. May 22nd, 2025. Papoose officially files for divorce and cites Remy cheating on him numerous times. Then Claressa steps to the mic, goes on The Breakfast Club with Charlemagne to address the elephant in the room, and the line she dropped lit Twitter on fire. The way she framed it, the two of them are grown adults in a real relationship, and she was not going to explain herself any further than that.
No disrespect to Remy. You just gotta take your L's as a man where you can't just sit here and be like, I'm about to like put a cease and desist out on a rapper.
That's just what I'm. And honestly, it just seems like the divorce is taking so long because they got too much shit going on. It's just messy, okay? And honestly, now that I know that a cease and desist was sent, I with Remy shenanigans even more, because like, don't tell me what to do.
Sis, how do you tell the woman who spent 15 years being sold as your man's greatest love story that you are not going to explain yourself? Then the tattoo escalation. July 2025. Claressa at the weigh-in for her Lani Daniels fight. Flexes on stage. And there under her right breast, Papoose. Tattooed. Permanent. This is months before Papoose ever reciprocates. She goes on IG Live and jokes she should have gotten it twice. Then the diss tracks. April 2026. Remy drops WYFL. And Papoose, who has never responded to a Remy record publicly in his entire career. His attorney Shelley sends a cease and desist on April 18th, demanding she pull the record. Remy ignores it, keeps performing it. Then August comes and she drops Wanna Go. Samples Crime Mob's Knuck If You Buck, uses a video of Claressa in the promo, and builds the song around hand-me-down and clearance rack wordplay aimed straight at the boxer. And Papoose, silent through the whole run, finally responds, not with bars, not with an interview, with ink.
She said he hasn't retained her yet. If you don't go pay that lady, I said, okay, maybe it's not there. Maybe, hey, guess what? It could save both of us some money. We don't gotta have all our business out there. We don't have to do all of these.
Now sit down for the moment. August 15th, 2026. Claressa Shields hours from walking into State Farm Arena in Atlanta for her comeback title fight against Kaye Scott. Ring walk is coming. Weigh in done. And Papoose posts a video on Instagram. Not a hint, not a subtle post. A full process tattoo video. Cholitos Plakasitos tattoo shop in Brooklyn. Artist Tae Kwon on the needle. From the outline to the shading to the finished bicep. And what does he get? Claressa. Full name. His new woman's government name inked into his skin. He sets the video to Ed Sheeran's Thinking Out Loud. Baby, Ed Sheeran. The wedding song. He captions it, salute to Kwon.do for bringing this amazing art to life, and tags Claressa. Then at the end of the video, he FaceTimes her to show her the finished ink. And Baller Alert put the timing on the table for anyone who missed it. Papoose has answered the entire run with silence and paperwork. Cease and desist through the lawyer. Not one bar back. And now this. Not with bars. With ink. Let that sit.
Yo, and then y'all know, so when this thing blew up, it's always been speculation about who left who. Did Pap leave her because she cheated, or did she leave him because she got tired of him, whatever. She also made it clear yesterday that they didn't end. She didn't leave him because of infidelity.
15-year marriage, prison vow legend, Black Love merch empire. Answered with a bicep tattoo dropped hours before his new woman's title fight. Not with bars, with ink. Same day Claressa walks into that ring and TKO's Kaye Scott in the 6th round. Reclaims her titles. The tattoo, the fight win, the FaceTime reveal. All one 24-hour news cycle. And Remy, publicly silent for the first time in a long time. Not a bar in sight. The Shade Room comments were popping. Favor Valentine typed it plain. Well, Remy, I guess it's over. Faith Donna Z's read was that the internet dragged this thing for months just for Papoose to come back with a tattoo as the plot twist. And I Know Where I Wanna Eat kept it simple. Pap ain't never leaving upstairs after this. And it is not just Remy fans coming for the greatest woman of all time either. Alicia Baumgardner, another boxer, has been accusing Claressa of copying her look from head to toe. Other women in the sport throwing punches too. Online, folks are running the theory that this 24-hour cycle was engineered, that Papoose timed the ink reveal, the fight, and the FaceTime call so Remy could not catch a single news cycle to breathe.
I paid my lawyer already. Let's get a mediator. I don't want nothing. I'm not asking for child support, spousal support. I don't want no cars. I don't want no crib. I'm not giving nobody anything there's neither.
Papoose has not confirmed that publicly, and Remy has said absolutely nothing back on the tattoo as of this recording. But look at what this man really did. He built his whole platform on being the one who waited. That was the whole product. That was the tape Black women passed around for a decade. And now the same man is dropping tattoo reveals, FaceTime to his new girl, time to her title fights, while his lawyer sends cease and desist to the woman who did 6 years while he waited. Baby, that is not just moving on. That is torching the entire chapter and lighting the match on Instagram Live. 15 years of sermon material, gone in one bicep video. So tell me, baby, is Papoose a man who finally chose himself the loud way after 15 years? Or is this the biggest public humiliation of a Black woman we have watched play out in real time to the second so she could not even get her own news cycle? Drop your thoughts in the comments and tell me what you really think. Hit that like, subscribe if you new around here, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, baddies.